Before a crowd of several hundred in downtown San Jose, Mayor Sam Liccardo read aloud a city council resolution.
The city of San Jose apologizing to Chinese immigrants and their descendants for acts of fundamental injustice and discrimination, seeking forgiveness and committing to the rectification of past policies and misdeeds.
San Jose has had 5 Chinatowns, with the largest one being built in 1872. But just 5 years later, the city council declared it a public nuisance and ordered it removed. But before that could happen, arsonists burned it down, destroying hundreds of businesses and homes and displacing nearly 1,400 people. In 1987, the city dedicated this plaque, which eventually caught Lily K. Lee's eye.
I haven't heard of it, and then none of my friends heard of it. I say, well, if this plaque has been here 35 years, how come nobody saw it?
That inspired Lee to write Fire Scar, the untold story of the 1887 burning of San Jose's Chinatown.
The purpose of this book is having a generation after generation of ABC knowing about our ancestors, how hard they work.
Connie Young-Yu's grandfather became a refugee from that San Jose Chinatown fire. She says even when trying to rebuild, the city put up more roadblocks.
But the Chinese would not be driven out because 10 days after the fire, 11 Chinese merchants signed a lease agreement with John Heinlein to build a new Chinatown on his pasture land. The city was in furious opposition.
County Supervisor Otto Lee pointed out how relevant the tragic events of the past are for today.
The COVID-19 pandemic has reawakened that familiar fear and hate amongst Americans who wanted to scapegoat and target fellow Americans on the basis of how they look.
At the event, a lion dance served as a symbol of healing and renewal. Chinese community leaders also expressed gratitude that city officials chose to condemn past racial discrimination and injustices in hopes of ensuring they never happen again.
I'd like to say to the city of San Jose, apology accepted and resolution embraced. Thank you.
Mark New, CGTN, San Jose, California.